Hello my loves, welcome to a brand new pick a card. The theme of this one is going to be, what is the theme of your Met Gala? It's fun, lighthearted, but there are actually some messages in there for the era of your life that you're watching this, so definitely do take it a little bit seriously and take a few deep breaths, do what you need to do, pause the video to pick your pile. For pile 1, we have the Dior Sauvage Cologne. For pile 2, we have the Balmain Shampoo. For pile 3, we have Louis Vuitton Wallet. And for pile 4, we have the Karen Dazzle Lather Up. Now, I don't think that that's designer, but truthfully, like, I just love the Met Gala, and I was like, this smells perfumey, and this smells like something I would definitely use before going to the Met Gala because of how good it smells. So anyway, I will see you in your pile. I love you. Bye. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share with your spiritual besties, and give me a big fat subscribe. Love you guys. Hello my loves, welcome back to Third Eye Exchange. You might be wondering why I look crazy, and that is because of today's topic. I definitely didn't go as high fashion as I would like to, but oh god, hang on. I just fucking, sorry guys. Oh my god, no. Something just went down. What is all? Oh, okay, I see. Oh my goodness, I was worried for a second there. Some of these cards got like messed up. Okay, anyway. So, today we are going to be filming what would the theme of your Met Gala be? Now, I am setting the intention that this message, there will be messages about this period in your life that you need to hear about, but it's also going to be fun. So there will be different themes throughout, I'm sure. Honestly, if you've been to my channel already, you know I kind of just let spirit take the reins, and I don't really draw up outlines. If I ever feel called to, of course I will. But for now, let's get wild. Literally, let's get wild. So I'm really excited. I'm also kind of nervous because I'm like, I hope this works. But Spirit's been surprising me a lot lately. I've been surprising me a lot lately. So without further ado, oh fuck. Actually, I might be just kidding. Oh, where the fuck? Sorry guys, Alright, this is what we're gonna do. I don't know where I put my would it even be a reading with me if it wasn't a little eccentric? Okay, that's what I needed. I couldn't find a lighter, but my Florida water is just as potent as sage and Palo Santo, so that's okay, that'll be alright. I'll just have to do a big thing later. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna have an opening message, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm putting the piles aside. By the way, I did not pick, it's 333 on the timer. I did not pick the piles myself. I didn't pick the cards out myself. I don't know what's under there. Like, it's as much of a mystery to you as it is to me, but I did set it up because I used 9 different decks. And you just saw part of pile number 1. But anyway, yeah. So, I also need to keep these handy because one of my more illustrious decks gets a little erotic, and I heard YouTube doesn't like that, which is, I get it. There are kids on YouTube out there, and some people have to be crazy and ruin shit for everybody, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not here to talk about that. All right, so here in my little ball gown. Okay. I want to show you guys my earrings before we do this because they're fucking epic. Okay, anyway. We're going to do a collective message first. I have no idea why. Like, when I was going through the piles, Spirit was just like, there's an opening message. And I'm like, okay. Coca Foresight. And this is number 9, so I do, like, the 36 simplifies to number 9, so I do, I do feel like Spirit is warning you about the end of something right now. We'll see, we'll get into it, but trust in the great mystery. Also, I do want to say, ever since I started, like, I think this is the message for you guys, my neck is killing me. So this could be about, like, unexpressed things. Apparently I've been getting, like, messages for spirits that have been trying to come through, like, loved ones passed. So maybe there was somebody that you knew that passed away that, like, they had either, like, severe neck problems or there was a severe neck injury in the way that they left this world. That could have something to do with it. But whale spirit, trust the great mystery. So this is a portal, and I'm gonna get into it. Be valiant that later generations may also speak well of you. The vision. Knight of Cups. Oh, you can't really see it because of the lighting, the reflection. Okay. The weird thing is, and I'm gonna try to, like, explain this as best as I can. This is giving me, like, Great Gatsby energy, and I wanted to say, like, Art Deco meets, and I don't know why this is, like, an opening collective message, but Art Deco meets New World Order meets, like, modern visionary. I have no idea, like, where that's coming from, but these are all of the vibes that I'm getting. But I just feel like, also, back to whoever passed away, I feel like there was advice that they always used to give you about integrity, about bravery, about trusting yourself and following your heart. Also, something coming through about, like, make sure you're communicating with your ancestors. It's been a big message for a lot of people lately. So, yeah. Yeah, wow. There's also a lot of earth and water energy here. So bringing our emotions into balance, but also into the physical in a healthy way. This is very interesting. An offer may also be coming in for you. Could be business, could be love. I'm apparently like a little love fairy, so love is possible. But yeah, so that's the end of the collective message. And yeah, so love you, and we are gonna get into pile 1.
Bye.
Hi, pile 1. If you chose the Dior Sauvage cologne, this is your reading about the theme of your Met Gala. And also, when I say that, it's just really messages that are going to come through about your life, but it's also going to be fun. They are going to give me some illustrations, so we'll see. We'll see what comes through. This is probably the most cards that like I've ever done a reading with for the collective. Also, I do want to clear the vibes. I just did pile the collective. Excuse me. All right. We have 11th house friends. We have Neptune sacrifice. Ooh. I'll get into it, but hang on. Beyond words. Oh, I can't. Okay. It's like a whole. Okay, you guys won't be able to see that in a second, but I have to keep those covered. And this was in the reverse, so we'll leave it. It's like every time I look, it's like I find it more inappropriate stuff on here. So love secret. Okay. Wow, I'm already kind of getting a message, but we'll see. Chicks. There is no greater power than the light that lives on through acts inspired by the heart. Guys, I feel like so far the theme is giving like star-crossed lovers, like forbidden. I want to say it's like I have the perfect like comparison, but it's like I think it was Cupid and Psyche. Wasn't, if that's the story I'm thinking of, I have to look this up real quick. Bear with me, guys. These are also not gonna, I don't think these are gonna be super long messages today, so. But there definitely is Greek mythology vibes coming in here. Yeah. Psyche is forbidden from looking at her husband Cupid, who visits her only in the darkness of her bedroom. This is not a cave, but in a palace. Psyche eventually disobeys this rule, leading to consequences. Wow. So I feel like it's like that, but meets like Aphrodite. It's still like very, very sensual, like almost like forbidden. Yeah, like I said, like forbidden fruit. That's what it is. Forbidden fruit. Forbidden fruit. There's always enough. Koi fish spirit. Wow, guys, this is 444. Lamb. Nothing is ever late and everything is as it should be. Trust is the salve. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. I do want to say there's a lot of cards in reverse here. Not all of them. Knight of Wands. The ocean. The siren. Wow. Yeah. Like I said, like forbidden fruit. Like siren energy is very much like, it's very alluring, but like I think it was in the Odyssey, there was a part where they came across sirens. They heard the call of the sirens. And they ended up shipwrecking themselves. Wow. This, I believe, is the Page of Cups. Sorry, guys, I gotta stretch my legs. This is like... This reading is so crazy. Sorry, guys, hang on. Nettle action. But it was like I said, it was reversed. And a snake. Damn. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I do not like giving messages like this. Like, at all. But this is, like I said, this is like forbidden fruit. This is forbidden fruit energy. Like, this seems like you're getting into, there's delays, first of all. There's delays, and I feel like there's a vibe of like I said, star-crossed lovers, like the circumstances that you're in right now with somebody, and this does feel a lot to me like an affair, because we have marriage in reverse, we have love secret in reversed, we have beyond words, like there's, and I don't condone this, by the way, like if you're cheating on somebody, I actually had this conversation with somebody recently, like, if you're, and maybe I'm supposed to talk to you about this. If you're cheating on somebody, no matter what your reasons are, it means that you don't have love within yourself, because you haven't set a high enough standard to be, I don't know, I want to say taken seriously, but it's also like, to not put yourself in this position. Even if, listen, all types of things happen. This is not judgment on my part, but this is just through experience. Like, I've learned certain things too. And one of them is like, when I didn't love myself, I put myself in really shitty situations. Not exactly like this, but probably similar. And the thing I noticed is like, I don't care what it is now. I don't care what the situation is. Like, I learned, I don't know, they're having me tell you this. I learned from that, and I've realized, like, here's the thing. If this is really somebody that you know, I'm not saying that this is that this is something you should do. Like, in terms of, like, if you're cheating just to cheat because you don't care about people and that's just your normal mode and you're narcissistic, this reading is not for you. I'm saying if you're hit with a situation that's like, you know, you need to leave your marriage and you did actually meet someone that, like, you know for a fact, like, is the love of your life, like, you've seen all the signs, blah blah blah, and you're not fucking delusional, there's gonna be delays in this situation. And truthfully, the advice moving forward is, like, respect yourself. Respect yourself, because if this is something that's really meant to be, you won't have to disrespect yourself and take less than what you deserve or what you feel someone should be offering. And you're gonna have to set serious boundaries and trust that if this is meant to be for you, it's gonna work out. Things will work themselves out. Oh shit. But if this is something that has not played out yet, don't give in to the temptation, because that's the vibe here. Very interesting. Like, Garden of Eden, like I said, like forbidden fruit, like Garden of Eden vibes. I mean, yeah, that's kind of like what the Cupid and Psyche reference was too, because that was like, yeah, damn, guys, what an interesting party you're throwing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your message. And damn, there's actually a lot of horses. I feel like in this situation too, like, maybe the venue would be something that's like an elevated, like, equestrian farm or something, like, or stable, whatever. Very interesting. And there would definitely be water fountains, koi fish there I'm seeing, probably some snakes too because of the snake here, and also just like I said, the forbidden fruit vibes, probably bowls of pomegranates, could be siren statues, definitely those vibes. This might also be like a friend that you have, or that you have, and like you guys are just realizing, like, this is actually the person I'm supposed to be with. So, love you. Thank you for coming, Pile One. I will see you in the next one. Enjoy your Met Gala. And stop making bad decisions. Or love yourself enough to wait this one out for resolution. Love you. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome. I keep having to, like, stretch out. Oh, come on. I hear that song, I feel good. Da na 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 na. I knew that I would. Bro. Pile number 1 was wild. And that wasn't, these aren't gonna be super long messages. But the theme of your Met Gala also encompasses messages that you may need to hear for things either upcoming or things that are playing out in this era of your life. So we'll see. We have 12th house escape, Jupiter abundance. Oh, I'm so excited. This vibe is already very different from pile 1. The sweetest taboo. Okay. I can't show this because there's parts on there. Alright. Sweet surrender. I literally just can't show you guys these cards, so maybe I just won't. Spring rain. What awaits will water the resilience that evolves amid surrender. Oh my goodness, guys. White raven spirit. Trust in the magic. I'm gonna leave those in the way they came out, and then I'll check the vibes before I begin about whether they... I feel like they could be upright. We'll see. Robin. Spring into the presence of stillness, for there is much to rejoice in there. Yeah. New home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. Page of Pentacles reversed. The River. Interesting. I don't know how to... Agathodamon? I have to read up on that. Here we go. Because this is somebody I actually don't know. I think he's actually in charge of fate, but I could be wrong, so let's see. Yeah. Guidance, course, fate, outcome, which is very interesting for the 12th house to be here as well. We will see. Rue, protection. Okay. 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 I feel like I keep hearing that song for the past 2 piles. It was like coming in the first one, but now it just keeps playing. You know that song Dance from the Barbie movie by Dua Lipa? Dance, dance the night away. Watch me. Okay. So I do feel like you're in your head about a lot of stuff right now. Like, but I do feel like the best course of action would actually be for you to move. Because you are like, the way they're giving it to me is like they've lined up each row, and each two cards are kind of like a step, if that makes sense. And Jupiter and abundance are next to each other. Also, the 12th house governs like Pisces, twin flames, psychic downloads. That's, yeah. And with the stillness, I feel like they're calling you to really go within and like admit to yourself. But I feel like also right now, because these two cards, I can't show them because of the nudity. The sweet taboo and sweet surrender, they are in the reverse, so it's almost like you're resisting this. Same with the Page of Pentacles, because usually when I see this card, it's like focusing on what you have, but it's in the reverse, so it's like at the moment, I think you're having a hard time just like really understanding the actual position that you're in, but it's like they want you to trust yourself and to trust spirit, because they got your back. Like, they really do. Like, even the trust in the magic, like, you're not, this one's in the reverse too, but then you have protection right underneath it. Like, they've got your back. They've got your back through this big shift that you're about to go, this big leap you're about to take. And this is divinely orchestrated, you know, like we have the hand of fate here, basically. And also, like, they're telling you to get into the flow, like, to just surrender and accept what's coming, because it's leading you to amazing things. Truly, like, the energy of this is actually amazing. It's just you're resisting it. You're resisting it. So just try to pull back a little bit and just weirdly enough, the vibe this was giving me was like Prometheus on a cliff getting his liver pecked out meets Paul Revere's Midnight Ride. This is so weird. This is so weird. This is so unhinged, guys. My spirit guides are just like, we're coming out to play. Well, maybe that's also something that they're trying to encourage you to do also, like, just chill, go have some fun, like, take your mind off things, because I feel like it could also be that a divine counterpart is coming into your life. Sorry, my ears are like so itchy. I'm not sure what that's about. But there could be a divine counterpart also entering your experience, because we have 12th house and abundance right next to each other. So this could also be like your Jupiter return is coming and bringing in, maybe you're about to buy a house or inherit a house, or move to a much better house. There's a lot of change. Yeah, and I do feel like you're about to meet somebody very significant. Very, very, very significant. Like, they also just want you to surrender to it all. Even if it's like logically doesn't make sense, like, you know, in your heart, you can feel it. You might even have had dreams about this era of your life. Just let go and let flow. You got this. You got this. Damn, pile 2. Damn. I love that. I love you guys. And good luck. I want to hear all about it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your spiritual besties. And I hope to see you in the next one. Love you lots. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose the Louis wallet, this is your reading. Also, let me clear the air real quick from pile 2. Okay. So the theme, if you haven't seen already, which I'm sure you have, is what is the theme of your Met Gala aka what's going down in this era of your life? Like, what are some significant messages that Spirit wants to bring through for you? Also, they want me to say, have more fun. Chiron healing. Mercury mine. I knew Mercury was going to come out in one of these because when I was going through the decks, I actually kept hearing Mercury. And it's weird because my throat is kind of hoarse today. That's interesting. We'll see. The Warrior of Love reversed. I'm not gonna show these ones because there's a lot of nudity on them. Erotic bliss. Yeah. Okay. Easter egg hunt. What you seek may not be what is seeking you. Perhaps a shift is needed. Give with gratitude and grace. This is interesting already. We're gonna see what happens. Community garden. To be in community is to be part of something greater than you could have ever imagined. Perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. But it was in the reverse, so I'm gonna leave it like that for a second. Page of Swords. There's a lot of page energy. Oh my god, if the page of Wands comes out in the next pile, I'm gonna freak. Because we had, the first pile was, there was Page of Cups. The second, I think, was Page of Pentacles. Now we have Page of Swords. What the heck? We have the Mountain. I don't know if you can really see that. And we have the Knight of Swords. So, a bunch of swords energy. Psilocybin commune. There's a little bit of nudity in here too, but it's just different vibes. It's more innocent. I guess when you think about it, sex is innocent. It's just people like have abused the sacredness of it. So that's made it not innocent. But when you think about it, like, it really is, because it's like us in our purest form, expressing our desire and like creative energy. Wow. Wow, where did that come from? I also do, guys, I do feel, honestly, so weird, because I don't really like, this is giving me literally like the theme of your Met Gala would be like swinger party vibes. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like hidden mystical courtyard type shit. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? It's so weird for me to give this message because, like, it's okay, this is what it is. It's like, give to people. Don't be afraid to give to people. Like, even if, like, obviously, like, you have the choice, like, what situations play out in your life, and you always have jurisdiction over, that was an interesting way to put it, over your experiences. Okay, I feel like they want you out of your head. They want you out of your head and more in your heart. And also just to enjoy yourself, to enjoy another person. At first I was like swinger, but it could be like if that's what you're into. I personally do feel like when people live that lifestyle or have those sorts of relationships, it's because they're trying to fill some void or like emotional unavailability. Like, but I'm gonna leave my beliefs out of it just because I feel like this message needs to come through. And it's weird because I would not. Anyway, we'll keep going. But I do also feel like the level of community that you may be receiving, it could also just be, like I said, like learning how to be a part of something bigger than yourself and like give with like a full heart. Give with a full heart and receive with a full heart also. And not be so much in here all the time. Yeah. Wow. But there is an emphasis on like community. Also though, like maybe I just feel like they want you, maybe it's not just about like with a bunch of people, like maybe it's just they want you to have pleasure and more sex in general. Sorry, I hope YouTube doesn't like smite me for this. This is just what's coming through. Like they want you to allow yourself to enjoy that aspect of existence, because that's part of the human experience, you know. Wow. Or you may join like some kind of community and end up meeting your next lover there. So definitely don't rule that out, especially if you're single. There's some interesting vibes here. This definitely gives me like bachelor Gemini male energy. I would just put it that way. But yeah, so I just saw 818. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. There was a horse in like every single pile. And a snake. Love it. Well, anyway, that was very interesting. And ethically confusing, but I love you guys, and I hope that this message helped you. When I'm like this, sometimes things don't even make sense because I just don't even know what's gonna come out of my mouth, but I hope you enjoyed this, and I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment down below what happens, and go get it. That's all I gotta say, pile 3. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to the theme of your Met Gala, which we will be getting into in just a second. Oh gosh, so many erotic cards. I'm getting apprehensive because I know YouTube doesn't particularly care for that, but I'm a spiritual gangster, so we're just doing what we need to do. Oh, this is a lot of cards. Well, alright. Okay. Interesting. We have Taurus. I I can't really show you guys these cards, so we have the lady who waits, because there's a lot of nudity on them. We have a loving gaze, the game of love, jealousy, and possessiveness. Very interesting. Especially because we also have I have wreath making. Adorn your world with spells infused with purpose and craft the life you desire. Okay, let's see. The glorious gifts of the gods are surely not to be cast aside. We also have this one, by the way, calm-free completion. It is time to clear from the path all that does not serve you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting very emotional right now. That's interesting. Spring. It's funny, we have spring cleaning and then spring. So this is like a new beginning of some sort coming. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. Strength. The maiden. This one's a little inappropriate too, so I'm not gonna show the photo of it. The hunter. There's been horses in every single pile. Horses and snakes. I don't think there's any snakes here. We'll see. We're not done yet. We're almost done. The bardo. Oh, I didn't show this one either. Be playful. There's a lot of 5 energy here. There's big changes coming. Big changes. I also feel like Taurus energy is ruled by Venus. There's a new beginning coming for you. But I feel like they're also telling you, like, let down your guard. Let down your guard. Because I also feel like this is the end of an old cycle. The end of an old cycle. You're making better connections, elevated connections, long-lasting, reliable, consistent connections. And, like, whoever you are, like, this partner coming in is stable. This is somebody that they're going to approach you. And I feel like the theme of your Met Gala is April showers bring May flowers. Like, just like in full bloom. Maybe that's what it is. In full bloom. Just a massive garden. Like a massive garden full of like all different types of flowers. Huge, like Munchkin Land type shit. Like, this is giving me the vibe of like the death of something. The death of the old self. The death of limitations. The death of playing small. The death of not allowing yourself to enjoy yourself. And like understanding that you are protected and that like you can build the life you desire. You are completely capable of that. And by the way, Spirit is going to be there helping you along the way, like, and sending you these little, like, I want to say puzzle pieces along the way to put this big picture together for yourself. There's a lot of three people. There's like, yeah, 3 people here in a lot of this. So could also be making, if you're a business owner, I feel like you could be making really good connections that are going to help you. Yeah, even with the strength in reverse, I feel like I said, they want you to let down your guard. They don't want you to have to always be strong. Allow yourself to lean on somebody else. Enjoy somebody else. This gives me, like, this kind of feels like a continuation of, like, pile 3, but, yeah, this was a pretty short one, but also allowing yourself to let go of all the things that don't serve you. And by the way, if there is a new love interest coming in, this is not somebody that you're gonna have to play games with. This is gonna be somebody that they're just straight up with you. They're just straight up with you. And they just, like, they give it to you straight. You just have to allow yourself to let those things that are leaving you die. And this new beginning will come in like that. It's upon you already, but definitely an emphasis on that. Maybe even putting yourself out there a little bit more. You don't even have to, like, go on dates. You could just, like, go out more and, like, just do things that you enjoy, like take yourself to dinner, go to museums, like things that make you feel like taken care of, excited and nurtured, but also like the air of luxury. So very interesting, very, very interesting. A little cheeky it feels too. So these are very interesting messages going down. Also, bluebirds might be significant for you. You might be seeing them a lot. But, I love you, pile 4. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to like, comment below how things play out. Share with your spiritual besties. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button so I can become a YouTuber full-time and bring these fun, but also, like, helpful messages through as well for you guys. I just did this because I've had this idea since last year, and today's the Met Gala, so we're gonna make it happen per usual. You're gonna make it happen. But I love you. Thanks for coming. Bye.